What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Weekly Creations. In today's episode we have 5 more awesome player submitted builds, so we're going to be checking them out today. We have 4 builds and 1 coaster at the end of the video to check out, so make sure you stick around for that. Remember, all the links to the downloads on the workshop are in the description, so if you like or want to use any of these builds, they are available in the description for you to do so. So do go give these guys some love, download their work, and hopefully they'll keep on building for us. Remember, you can also submit your own builds to me in the comment section below, and also in the description there is an email where you can send me your links. So we're going to get straight into this video. Let's get started. So first up today in Weekly Creation we have this Western train by Sir Quintinius. Now this is actually designed around an actual Western train from back in the day. He actually linked a nice picture of the reference work that he used to build this himself. So if any of you guys are interested in or are currently building a Western themed park or ride, then you may be interested in downloading this and using this in your park. It's very accurate to the one that he was trying to recreate, and I will actually throw that picture up on screen now so you guys can take a look at it. So I really like this. I'm actually building a Western park myself, Talon's Creek currently, and something along these lines would go fantastic in my park, so maybe I'll look into creating something very similar myself. So this is awesome for anyone, like I said, that is making a Western park or just wants a different kind of take on the old Western trains. This may be something you guys could use. So up next today we have Mr. Posstles Apothecary by DJ Arnold 1978. Now this is kind of a mix between German and Tudor time architecture here. I really like the way that this has turned out. It's awesome. It's so detailed, and I like the way it comes with the little base as well. Not many people seem to do that when they upload to the workshop, and I think it's really nice to actually have it come with this base. I guess if you don't want it, you can just get rid of it. But it works out quite nicely for just placing it somewhere in your park. You can just go plonk it down and it comes with a nice base set up already. So I just like the way that this whole thing works together. There's a lot of wood here with the crisscross effect, and the beams with the nice little bits of detail here in the corner, and it fits really nice with these windows, and all this kind of detail just really fits together and works nicely. There's also these potted plants here which just work really well with the rest of the building. So he's actually used a lot of these metal pieces on the top. I'm not really too sure what these metal pieces are, so I'm just going to check actually. These are fairy tale signs. Oh, very interesting. I never would have thought to use that in that way. So there we go, guys. If you want some nice metal detailing to go on your building anywhere, now you know how to do it. He's also got these really nice lights up the top as well. I've never really had a known use for these pieces. They're quite big, and they don't really look very nice in most places in the game. But like I said before, I never would have thought to have used them on the top of the building. Kind of like spires, I guess, with little lights on the top there as well. So if we move round to the side of this building, as you can see, the detail in it just completely continues. He hasn't slacked on the side of these buildings, or the back of the building for that matter. So there's loads and loads of detailing around the whole of this building. So wherever you place this in your park, from any angle, your guests are going to see all this awesome detail. And he's got a nice little turret here on the side of the building as well, and this kind of like square bit on the back. I'm not really too sure what to call this bit. I guess this is where the stairs would be on the inside of this building. And yeah, the detailing down the bottom is awesome as well, and I like the way that it's kind of held up with these little archways with a walkway underneath as well, accompanied by a first aid and a pizza place. So of course there is shops in there as well. Oh, and there's an ATM here as well for anyone that needs extra money. So 3 different types of stores in there as well. I guess you could hook up your pathing system underneath this nice base that he has accompanied his building with. And this is a very nice building to fit in a lot of your guys' parks. So if you're interested in downloading this building for yourself, link is in the description. As always, thank you to DJ Arnold 1978 for making this awesome piece of work. So up next today we have Alpine Park Entry by Stebbich. Sorry about the pronunciation of your name. I know that's probably incorrect, but there we go. That's the best I could come up with. This is absolutely awesome. Now, what I like to think when I'm building a park is get the entrance to my park built first, because if you get the entrance to your park wrong, it just makes the whole of your park feel a little bit off. So doing the entrance to your park is normally, for me, one of the hardest things to do, because getting it right is really, really important. So if that's something that you're not really interested in spending a lot of time in yourself, then downloading someone else's park entrance can also be a very, very good idea. And this is a really awesome one. It's not the largest of park entrances out there. It's actually a fairly small sized park entrance, but it's very, very detailed and awesome. It also comes with a toilet, an information kiosk, 2 ATMs here. There's another ATM. There's another information kiosk here, and also a first aid place. So there's plenty of facilities and shops here in this park entrance, and the detailing that goes along with this is very, very nice. So this is of course designed around Alpine, but this has a very German feel to me with the black, whites and red. It just feels very, very German. I don't know why it's just screaming that to me right now. Oh, look at this around the back. There's even a staff entrance with a dustbin around there as well. So all the rubbish gets chucked around the back there. The guests don't have to see it. We have 3 nice entrances here, so all of your guests don't have to tunnel through one little entrance. They do get spread out between these 3, and the detailing on this building continues round the back as well. So lots and lots of detail here for your guests when they first come to your park, and they can go straight on in to your park, or they can stop off here to any one of these shops and facilities on their way through. One last thing that I want to point out with this building, of course, the crazy detail. He's got these little like fences here, and I didn't really know what these were until I came over and checked these out. So these are pieces of cable, electrical cable. He has put together these awesome little fences. So even if you guys don't want to download this as the entry of your park, you could download this and save this as a fence piece, as a blueprint, and then use these as metal fences around your park, because these are a really nice design for a metal fence. And you could probably accompany this with a couple of these, like so, around your park. Obviously not like that, but you could do something along them lines, and you have a fantastic metal looking fence to go for your park. So even if you don't want the entrance, there you go, you have a nice little metal fence there. So that was number 3 today. Of course, that was the Alpine Park entry by Stebbich. Sorry once again if I mispronounced your name there. Okay guys, so this is number 4 for today's video. This is absolutely crazy. This is Atlas Park entrance by Venaxs. And I'm telling you, I have a very, very high powered PC, and my Planet Coaster never ever gets under 50 to 60 FPS, even in some of the crazy parks with all the detailing in. And this here has so much detail. My game is currently running at 16 to 20 FPS. So that just goes to show you guys how much detailing this person has put into this. This is a park entry. We've just seen a kind of small park entry in the video already, but like I said, this is absolutely massive. So right now, this is obviously nighttime to show you all of the crazy lights and detailing that goes on with this entrance. In a minute, we will flick the lights on to take a better look at some of these details, but I'm telling you now, this has got to be the best, if not one of the best, park entrances I have ever seen in Planet Coaster. This here deserves a video all in itself, to be fair. But we always put these in with the weekly creation videos. Anyway, so here we go. We got to take a look at some of these details in the nighttime so we can just get a look at some of the lights. So I guess you guys, if you have a massive PC that can run this, and you want to use this, then you can do so. I just can't. I'm honestly speechless right now with the amount of detail and that is in this. It's absolutely crazy. It's insane. So this kind of has like 2 wings with the centerpiece in the middle, which goes through to the Roctopus ride out the back there. There's also waterfalls up here as well. So all of these statues seem to have water effects coming out of them as well. So this whole thing is kind of like a massive water fountain. We will take a look up the top there in a second. I believe there may be some other detailing up on the roof there, and we will do a fly through in the middle. But I'm just going to put this over to daytime now so we can see what this is like in the day. So okay, now we've turned the lights on, you can see just how much effects are going on here. All of these statues here are like squirting out water into the big trough of water in the base of this entrance. So of course we have the main walk path here. This to me just seems like something crazy that would be in like Final Fantasy or something. Maybe this is designed around some sort of video game. If this is designed after something, please do let me know in the comments. I would really like to know. But this just seems like something out of like Final Fantasy to me. But look at the detail in this. This is absolutely amazing. And to think that this didn't have many downloads on the workshop yet. So hopefully you guys will pick this up. And even if you can't run it very well on your PC or you don't want to use it, just honestly download this. Subscribe to it and just load it up and take a look at it for yourself for a few minutes. It's mind-blowing, it really is. This video probably does not do it justice. You guys have to download this yourself and take a look at this. It's absolutely amazing. Wow, I really am speechless with this, and that doesn't happen very often. So this building looks completely different in the day than it does at night. So it has like 2 different personalities. Okay, we're going to fly up to the top of this building, see what's going on up here. The amount of detailing does not stop when you fly to the roof. As you can see, there's still crazy amounts of detailing going on here. And I love the fact that it's just like water effects everywhere. Fire effects here in this tower. Wow, absolutely amazing. Once again, this really does remind me of something out of Final Fantasy, but I could be wrong. This may be an original design, who knows? You guys will have to let me know in the comment section. And yes, that was number 4 for today. So up next we have a roller coaster. I'm going to load it in. We will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, so up last today we have Taron, a recreation of a roller coaster from PhantasiaLand by Colonel Stuck in My Teeth. This is a fairly recently opened coaster over in PhantasiaLand. I believe at the end of 2016 this opened. Now if you've ever been to PhantasiaLand since this has opened, you will know how much crazy rock work and building design, just scenery in general, goes along with this roller coaster. And this guy has truly done this justice. I believe this is a recreation slash I think he's done a few little alterations himself according to the workshop page, but just the roller coaster itself, along with this fantastic amount of scenery that he's done, really does this justice. He's done a fantastic job. We are going to take a ride on this roller coaster in just 1 minute, but before we do that, I'm just going to fly over here because he has actually added the roller coaster design on its own, so you can see just how crazy this coaster is in real life. I believe this coaster has some crazy amount, like 30 plus crossovers. That number could be way off. I believe it's something really stupid, the amount of crossovers this track has, where one piece of track goes over another piece. So you can just see how amazingly compact and crazy the design of this coaster is. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to take a ride on this coaster right now so you guys can check it out for yourself. So here you go. So there we go, guys. That was the POV of this coaster. Like I said before, links to all of the downloads are in the description. And thank you to all of the people in this video for your fantastic work. Keep on building, and this game will keep on growing. So if you guys want to download any of this work, like I said, links are in the description. If you want to send me one of your builds or a build you think deserves to be on the show, do send it to me in an email. The email is in the description, or you can simply just post the Steam Workshop link in the description and I'll check it out and hopefully put it in the next video. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already for more of this content. And I will see you guys again next week for weekly creations.